Hello, hello. It's Thursday. So you know what that means. Thursday at 8:14, almost 8:15. Yeah, 8:14. So of course we're going to wait a few minutes for everyone to be able to join us. Invite a friend, invite a colleague, invite your neighbor. We're all in the house, so hey, we should be spending some time together, but socially distancing, of course. And what better way to do that than with Facebook Live? We can see each other, talk to each other, and definitely be within the guidelines. So we're just going to wait for a couple of minutes for people to join us. Like I said, if you would invite your friends, family, neighbors, mom and them. Yeah, I saw a guy who used to play on a show that said that's how you say it in the South, is to say mom and them. So, yeah. So, invite everybody that you can think of so that we can have a great ending to our week. That's what we want to do, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Playing a little bit of one of my favorite songs, Incognito, Goodbye to Yesterday. You guys have heard me say it before. You know I love this song. So just enjoy sharing it with you. And I hope you enjoy it too. If you haven't had an opportunity to do so, please go listen to the song and really listen to the words, because it's really giving some good advice. I don't know if they realized what great advice they were giving when they wrote the song, but they're giving some great advice. And so it's a good thing. I can't stop what I started. I'm finally on my way. Yes, yes. And that's what we have to remember, that we're on our way. And we got to say goodbye to yesterday. Got to let all that old stuff go. So if you haven't done so already, like and share this with others. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I guess I better stop before Incognito gets me. Yeah, we don't want that happening. Yeah, but I give them free advertising every time I play it. I encourage other people to go out and listen to it. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, is to encourage people to listen to it. They have a lot of great songs. If you are a fan of bands, and I am, you'll really like them. They have a lot of great music. So make sure you listen to it when you get a chance. We're going to wait about another minute before we get started. And like I said, give people time to stop what they're doing. Some people may just be finishing dinner, finishing up walks, because a lot of us are doing that now. We're taking walks more. So maybe they're just finishing up an evening stroll. So it's 8:17. We're going to go ahead and get started. Good evening, and welcome to the April 16th edition of Thoughtful Thursday with Cradle Inspired Enterprises. I'm your host, Dr. Marcia Gibbs Cradle, also known as the Teacher Lady, and I'm so very glad that you're here. I'm even more excited that you're here now that we're having to practice social distancing, because we just don't get to see people outside of our immediate family like we used to. So I'm always, these Thursdays mean even more to me now. So thank you. We have a quote for this week, and our quote comes from Alfred Whitehead, and it says, "No one achieves success. No one who achieves success does so without acknowledging the help of others. The wise and confident acknowledge this help with gratitude." So we have to acknowledge help with gratitude. Friends, as we are going through this difficult time, gratitude and thankfulness really become more important than ever before. We continue to have more time to ponder and reflect on this situation that we're dealing with right now, not just here in the United States, but all around the world. So, we're having time to really think about things and reflect on things that we need and want to do. Last week, our topic was a new normal requires a new mindset. Well, our topic this week is the power of gratitude. As I watch the news and see different people's social media posts and hear the personal stories of so many people, it's hard not to feel some bit of sadness and sorrow. However, in this time of social distancing, I've also come to realize that a new normal really does require a new mindset. Not only that, we need to display thankfulness and gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can revolutionize your life forever. Prior to this pandemic, how many of us, and I said us, how many of us just went about our day to day lives and activities just making assumptions and taking things and people for granted? Think about that. Did you ever think there would be a time when you could not find hand sanitizer? You I have not been able to find any in my area where I live. I haven't been able to find it. Okay. My niece let me know that there was some available online, and by the time I saw her note and went to the website, they were sold out. Just never thought this would happen. Did you ever think that you would not be able to find bathroom tissue? If you go in the stores, most of them, and if someone knows where some is, let me know. But most of them that you go to now, the shelves are empty. I mean, nothing. There's no bathroom tissue. Did you ever think that a grocery store would limit the amount of chicken, beef, or turkey that you can purchase at a time? And the grocery store near me has signs up in the meat department, and it says limit. I think now it's up to 2. It says limit 2 packs of whatever the meat is per household per visit. Did you ever think something like that would happen? I know I never thought I would see such a time as this. But I've learned to be grateful not just for the big things, but for everything. I want to display gratitude, whether in a word or a deed. I'm just grateful. I want to make sure that I'm living in a way that my family and my friends and even strangers know that I'm grateful. I want to make sure that I'm kind to others. We have to learn just not to sweat the small stuff. Remember, there are some things that we just cannot control. We have to try to be a positive influence and use our powers for good. I used to tell my students that all the time. Use your powers for good. We have to treasure our family, our friendships, and put in the work to make those things work. We have to be a good family member and a good friend. Gratitude is a very important aspect of my life. It flows from the heart, just like Thanksgiving. And I'm not just talking about the day in November. I'm talking about daily Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving should be a daily discipline that we should all develop in our lives. Be thankful for the sunshine and for the rain. If you live in Metro Atlanta, you know I think it rained, if not the entire month of February, most of the month of February, we had rain every day. But look at it now, there's sunshine. So the rain is bringing about some things that we're going to need in the spring. So always give thanks. Be thankful for the ups and for the downs, because we're not always going to be up. Sometimes we're going to be down, but we have to be thankful for that. And then we have to be thankful for this time to just be quiet, to just have a moment of stillness, some time that you can just reflect. I've done something in the past, how long, 2-3 weeks? I've been out on my deck, something I never used to do. I never did that. But I've been able to sit out there, have some conversations with friends. So this is a time that's helping me to sit down, slow down, and reflect. Listen, gratitude really shifts our mindset. There's so many people who are battling through toxic thoughts and negative words during this difficult time. These thoughts and words often create negative cycles. But being grateful changes the sequencing of our words and the processing of our thoughts. Gratitude helps us identify and create new possibility. Gratitude changes us for the better. It helps us become our best self. Gratitude is an advanced practice, but it comes with abundant possibilities. The more grateful you are, the more authentic and kind you become. Gratitude will change your mindset and your point of view. When we are truly grateful, we can live with greater purpose, passion, and patience. Being grateful will give us meaning because it allows us to capture the full essence of every moment. Gratitude allows us to find contentment even in moments of crisis. Being grateful is developing a mindset that nothing has the ability to compromise your contentment. With gratitude, we're able to live a life filled with peace. Finally, remember to guard your gratitude bucket. We talked about that for several weeks, a gratitude bucket or a gratitude journal. So take the time to write down the things that you're grateful for. Either write it down in a journal, put it on little pieces of paper and put it in a box that you have, put it in a bag, do something, but write down the things that you're grateful for. And don't let other people steal your joy. See, some people find joy in robbing you of your joy. Some people will do everything in their power to discourage instead of encourage you. But don't give them that power. Don't let them feel guilty don't let them make you feel guilty about this new mindset that you have and that you're grateful. So don't let them make you feel guilty about that. Find peace in your new state of mind. Take comfort in your new mindset. And when it seems like you're going back to your old mindset, take a look at your gratitude journal. There's a reason we were writing those things down. So go back and take a look at it. Make a conscious effort to have a positive and new mindset and choose gratefulness. Do all that you can to have a positive mindset, peace, joy, and gratitude, even in the midst of chaos. Remember, you have a destiny and you have to be committed to the plan. There's a special plan for your life, and if the plan is to be effective, you must be in the right position and follow through with what you know to be right. Don't feed into the negative foolishness going on around you. Work hard to surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who encourage and inspire you to be the best you possible. We already know that we're destined for greatness. We already know that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. We already know that people are going to try to imitate and sabotage our plan, but always remember, imitators ain't the real thing. Margarine doesn't taste like butter, and as my daddy says, turkey wasn't meant to be bacon. So be your authentic, kind, optimistic, positive, grateful self. Be willing to go against the grain and do the right thing, even when no one's looking. Be the one who sets a positive tone. Be the one who stands up and speaks for right. Be the one who's marching for justice, kindness, and goodwill towards others. Be the one. Don't let the negative and uninformed actions of others affect or infect your positive space. Protect your positive energy and calm experiences. Friends, thank you so much for joining me this evening. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule because you could be doing other things. I just want to remind you, first of all, if you have masks already, wear them when you're out in public. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Wash them frequently. I also want to remind everyone when you're out, stay 6 feet away. And a lot of the stores, if you'll notice, well, at least the grocery store that I go to, they've put markers on the floor to tell you what the 6 feet distance is. So make sure you adhere to that. Check on your elderly friends and family members. Check on them. See if you can go to the store for them. And you don't have to go in, but you can put it on the porch and tell them that it's there. But check on our elderly. They need us. Okay? I pray peace for you and all that you do, and I look forward to seeing you next week at 8:15 on Thursday for Thoughtful Thursday with Cradle Inspired Enterprises. Whew, that was a breath, a mouthful. And I also want to remind you all to follow me on Instagram and to also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, have a good evening. The information will be in the comment section. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care and be safe.